Hey guys, Chris Gilmore here, Vintage Breaks South. Got a good show for you coming up today. Let people start filtering in. I'm going to do some sharing, because that's what we do. We want as many people to see the video as possible. And after I'm done with that, I will run down a bit of what we're doing. Today I'm going live absolutely everywhere. We are live. Let me see how many. See what the flow looks like. Waiting for YouTube to pick up. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Yeehaw! What's up, Mark? Aaron? How's it going? Yeehaw! It's Vintage Break South, so we got to put a little Dukes of Hazzard in it, I guess. Get a little General Lee without the offensive flag, of course, but yeah. All right. Another beautiful day in paradise indeed, Mark. This is a good day. It's been a great day outside. Weather's really good in Atlanta today. Went out and cut grass earlier, and just on a Monday where I don't have my day job, so it's been a lot of fun. Okay, let me kind of explain what we got going on today. You may have seen some of Leighton's tweets come out. We do have a few bounties. I want to show you the product possibilities we have and the associated bounties. The first bounty we have is on well, no, we didn't have one for this. We had one for this mixer. So this is our 2016, 2017, 2018 mixer. And you see we have 35 spots that left in that. The bounty that we're putting up, because we really want to fill this, and Leighton's probably going to yell at me for it, but it's okay. I can take a little bit of Leighton yelling. I'm going to turn my phone off so he can't call me during the broadcast. We have let's see, anybody who buys a spot in this Bowman Chrome mixer, we have, let's see, for the Bowman Chrome, we are going to random this Hank Aaron photo. Let me switch back to the main room. Yip. We are going to random this wonderful Hank Aaron photograph. I think, what do they call it? The 11.5 by, what it's the 11.5 by. It's the size under 16 by 20. Beautiful, crisp Hank Aaron signature. Beckett authentication. Beautiful photograph of the swing when he hit home run number 715. This will be randomed to one participant. If this fills tonight, this will be random to one participant in the 16, 17, and 18 Bowman Chrome mixer. There are 35 spots left in it. So go back, go to the website, grab that. That would be great. It's a good deal with 16, 17, and 18 in there. There's big hit possibility all the way through it. If you, maybe $65 a pack, and you can hit a legit $25,000 card. Real easy. Well, not real easy. Nothing's real. Wow, I just said real easy. No, it's not easy. That's why they're $30,000. That's why they're $25,000, $30,000. Man, what am I doing? Let's see. The next bounty we have is for, and I don't have this one pulled up. I don't know why I navigated away from it. Is for 2019 Bowman Sterling baseball. And we have this bounty in. It's 15 bucks. One participant in this, and there's 29 spots left. One participant. We're going to random off to everybody this Ronald Acuna Bowman Chrome. Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? This is Chris. Remember me from the National? This is Vintage Breaks South. Vintage Breaks going live on more days than just the normal schedule. We're doing Sunday and Monday down south. So anybody that gets a spot in this Bowman Sterling will also get a shot at the Ron Acuna. We will random it off to one participant. The Ronald Acuna 2017 Bowman Draft. 2017 Bowman Prospects Ron Acuna. PSA 10. And it's going to be randomed off to one of the participants of this 2019 Bowman Sterling break. Also, remember last night we had a promo running where the first 150 people to spend $10 or more got a shot at one of these rookie cards with a Pete Alonso, your new rookie home run king. These Vladimir Guerrero short prints from Top Series 2. Some Bregman rookies. Aaron Judge and Bregman Refractor, a nice Gleyber Torres. We're going to random these to the next, well, there's 20 slots left. So spend $10 or more and you get a shot at one of these. We'll random these to that list. If you buy the Bowman Sterling, you're going to be double dipping because that counts for both. If you buy the 16, 17, 18 mixer, that counts for both. It's all new stuff today, Paul. So that counts for both. So you'll be double dipping there. And we also make that triple dipping. We have this Bates T206 Sweet Caporal back. The next 150 people to spend 10 bucks or more also get into this. Hey Steven, what's going on, man? So the next 150 people also get into this. So with one spot of this Bowman Sterling baseball, you get into this random. You get into this random. And you get into this random with one spot. Keep in mind there's only 20 spots left in this, so this one may go pretty fast. There's only 20 spots left here. You will also be entered in this. And if you buy into the Sterling, you'll be entered in this. If you buy into the Sterling and it fills tonight, you'll be entered in this. If you buy into the Bowman Chrome Mixer and it fills tonight, you'll be entered in this. This Hank Aaron frameable photograph. A machine, Judd, a machine. So those are the bounties. This is for the 2016, 17, and 18 mixer. This is for the Bowman Sterling. Those are the two bounties. And we have $10 random prizes. One has $20 left. I don't know if it's sold out. I have to check. So these are what's left. There are 20 spots left in last night's $10 random. And we also have running concurrently a new $10 random. It's T206 Bates. Next 150 people. The next 20 people, because we have 20 spots left on the rookie cards, And there. And this is Vintage Break South. So we have a little bit different of an inventory setup here. I can only bust what I have here in South. So I'm going to run through what I have. I have 2019 Bowman Sterling. I have 2019 Panini Black. 5 spots in this. This is a really fun rip from last night. A nice Hines Ward autograph came out last night. 2017 Bowman's Best. There's some really good possibilities in 2017 Bowman's Best. 2019 Bowman Chrome Baseball. This is 1950. Good shot at something high end for 1950. 2016, 17, and 18 Bowman Chrome Mixer. There are good possibilities in this box. Parallels of Acuna, Judge, Soto, Tatis, Bellinger, and Ohtani. Not to mention Gleyber Torres. There's just a lot of stuff in 16, 17, and 18 Bowman Chrome. A lot of possibilities. And parallel autographs of these are insane. I also have 2018 Topps Update. I have this in house as well. We can do that. So yeah, that's what I have in stock. Getting ready to watch my Braves in the playoff. Doing good, Jeff. How's it going, man? Jeff, I think you'll be glad to see the angle and the lighting is greatly improved. I went out, got a new tripod, started placing my lights different. So it should be brighter today. You can see cards fit on camera better. And it's just my camera's higher. So, you know, I can show stuff off. It's not quite an, go Braves, man. Yes. It's not quite an overhead view, over-the-shoulder view like Vintage Breaks North uses. But I feel it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, let me go and check the website, see what we're working with. Hey, there's some purchases here. Jeff, I got you. Hey, Russ Dumonter. Jeff got into the Bowman Chrome and the ungraded hit random. Appreciate that. Secret weapon. Yeah, Greg, that's been that's sometimes a struggle here. Yeah, Charles, we're back in the South, man. Back in the South. Yeah, IT issues are a constant struggle, and I tell you what, at the Nationals, when we couldn't get the system to pull that big giveaway, it was, oh man, like, had to really figure out what was going on the fly, and I was sweating it there for a minute. CSV imports are never fun, and that particular one is a CSV import that needs to interact with a pivot table, and it's a mess, but we got it working. We got it working. They dealt with Dansby Swanson being down. Nick Markakis went down. No one that I know of besides like Ender Inciarte is hurt right now. Billy Hamilton. Billy Hamilton Billy Hamilton got tweeted. I don't remember exactly what happened. Charlie Culberson got hit with a ball, and looks like we're not going to have him in the playoffs. And losing a guy like Charlie really hurts. Acuna's not really hurt. They had it locked down. Like, if there was any kind of race going on, they would have played both Freeman and Acuna. But, it was out of contention. There was no reason to play him. All right, I'm going to run back through because we got some real triple dipping going on right now. Dip 1 is we probably don't have 20 spots anymore. We probably have like 10 left, where we will random off through these rookies. It was the next 150 people to spend $10 or more. We'll random off these. Plus, in this are also 3 spots in the 1969 top set break. That's Dip 1. Dip 2 we have going on concurrent. The next 150 people to spend $10 or more get entered in for this Bates T206 week pullback. Next 150 at $10. In addition to that, we have bounties on the 2019 Bowman Sterling box, and this is if it sells out tonight. If we fill these tonight and bust them, the Bowman Sterling box, this Ronald Acuna PSA 10 will get random. Nah, Sean, he's fine. 2017 Bowman Prospects Ronald Acuna. And if we fill the Bowman Chrome mixer, the 16, 17, and 18 Bowman Chrome mixer, here's the bounty for it. This Hank Aaron portrait. That's not a Hank Aaron action shot. Beckett authenticated. This will get random to each participant in the Bowman Chrome mixer if we fill the Bowman Chrome mixer tonight. Vintage breaks south, so we wanted southern stuff, It doesn't get much better than Hank Aaron and the new guy, Ron Acuna. So that's what we got going on tonight. You can triple dip. You can quadruple dip. Well, you're quadruple dipping because we got the VIP thing going on if you spend $10,000 or more. You will quadruple dip, or what's I don't know what's after 5. I went to public school in Alabama. 5 times if you get in on the on both the bounties and both of the $10 randoms. There's more prizes tonight than my mind can comprehend. The reason is because Leighton is kind of away. I don't think Leighton's going to be tuning in tonight. So he kind of gave me a little free reign, and we really want to see quintuple. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen must have went to a private school. So we will we'll be giving away some fun stuff. Let's see. There's one prize that we put on our Twitter. You know what? I don't think that this is a fine card. The T206 that we're giving away is a fine card in its own right. Kind of needs a little bit of oomph, Tennessee Public School. So what we're going to do is, instead of making the second $10 buy-in at $150, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go, okay, the $10, next 150 people to spend $10, they get in on the Bates. Second prize in that is this Eddie Matthews certified baseball by Jimmy Spence. We're going to do this for second prize, and just for giggles, third prize is going to be a spot in the 69 top set random. How you like that? So let me get these on screen now. Now that we have it going on. PSA 10. I'm typing this out. I'm going to put it on the screen so we can better see it. We'll make the first the Eddie Matthews ball. All right. Incentives and bounties. There we go. Let me go back and check out, see what kind of movement we have. And I'm going to fill in some spots on the good old spreadsheet. Let's go to right here. We have Russ. All right, we have 8 spots left in the first $10 random. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm on again, Mike. Can you imagine? What's up, Casey? How's it going, man? Casey's a good buddy of mine. It's 69 tops hit random. My bad, Steven. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, it's a hit random. Nope, I'm wrong. It's a set break. We'll get there eventually. It is a set break. This is a set break right here. Yeah, it's a set, Steven. Yeah, man. Always helps to know what you're talking about. Yeah, Casey. It's a really good setup. Casey comes to all my barbecues, and local guy, he knows how good my barbecue is that we talked about last night. I'm really passionate about my barbecue. My wife just got home, so I hear her milling around through the walls. Casey, do you like how it pulls the chat from Facebook and YouTube? Pretty cool. Yeah, man. Alright, from the incentives and bounties, let me move it down a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. 2019 Bowman Sterling. We have that on the website at $15 a spot. We'll get you into the Ronald Acuna. Hit me up, we can do it for you, man. The bounty for the Bowman Chrome Mixer. We have this Hank Aaron portrait, or action shot. We have a $10 random with a stack of rookie cards. Also in there are 3 spots in the 1969 Top Set break. That is going to fill up just any second now because there are only 8 spots left in it. Only 8 spots left. And a spot in the Bowman Sterling just got hit. Thank you. Let me add you to the $10 random. So yeah, we are rolling along on a Monday. Vintage Breaks doesn't normally broadcast on a Monday, but we're broadcasting on a Monday just to see how it goes. We'd like to do this every week on Sunday and Monday. Our goal is to take Vintage Breaks maybe 7 days a week eventually. So we will see if this is something we can do. This is more like Modern Monday on Vintage Breaks. You can see that we don't have the assortment of vintage stuff in here. Although if you buy vintage stuff, it absolutely does count towards the on-screen incentives that are not bounties. But it will, if it fills, it will break the next day with Johnny and the team, Johnny and Mike and the team down up in Jersey. All right, we have 14 spots. How many spots do we have left in Sterling? Sterling, we have 28 spots left. Just north of Atlanta, Joseph. In the North Atlanta suburbs. That's where in the South we are. We have 7 spots left in the first $10. 7 spots. These rookies. And with this, this is a 15 prize thing for the 15 people out of the 150. The other spots are the 1969 top set break. All right. I got you there, Steven. Steven got into the 2019 Bowman Chrome. So that's 2 spots in the hit random for you. There you go, Steven. We have 5 spots left in that first incentive. Yeah, I've done a lot of work in Ocala. Joseph, if you ever go into a Sage Dental, I pretty much did all of the new IT for that corporation with a managed service provider I was working for back then. My background is IT, that's why I've been Layton's IT guy. Yes, Steven, I have the 2019 Bowman Chrome right here. Matter of fact, that's a product I have and they don't up north. Yeah, my background is IT. I came on with Layton. Of course, I've known Layton and I go back, at least 10 years. But last year after the National, he said, "Hey, Chris, I kind of need your help. I'm swamped, and I could use somebody with your background to come in and help refine the way we do things from an IT standpoint." If you look at the old videos pre-last year, not this year's National, but the National before that, you'll see the stream looks way different with an Excel spreadsheet on it. It only went to YouTube. I came in, gave it a new look and feel, and we set it up to where it streams to Facebook, where you can watch on Facebook, you can watch on Twitter, you can watch on Twitch, you can watch on a lot of different places. So that's what he kind of brought me in to do. Well, he brought me in not knowing. He said, "Hey, come in, I want you to do something, I just don't know what it is." And that ended up being a big part of what it is, or a big part of what it was. Now I work with John, trying to make John's life easier, trying to make some of the data entry easier with special spreadsheets, with CSV import and exports on the Vintage Breaks incentive programs. I do a lot of work for Just Collect in that aspect. I helped out with the Just Collect card show locator. I do a lot of different work. Of course, I'm also the owner and builder of freedomcardboard.com, which back in the day, if you remember, there were 3 large forums. There was Net54, there was the Blowout message boards, and there was freedomcardboard.com. Freedomcardboard.com, there's also Sports Card Forum. Sorry, Scott. The owner of Sports Card Forums is a friend of mine and a really nice guy, Scott. And so there were 4. And it was back when forums were actually a thing and people used it instead of like Facebook and Twitter. We'd have 4,000 or 5,000 people on a night talking, buying, selling, trading sports cards, and talking about sports. Steven, I don't go up to Jersey very often anymore. I went up a lot at the start because there was a lot of stuff to do actually hands-on. But I have remote access into the computer systems there. So I probably get in about once a week and make some changes and do some things. We're working on some solutions with John right now that we're excited about. If you ever see John on the phone or texting while something is going wrong, it's normally me on the other end. I'm normally the life raft. They'll call me, "Chris, I can't get this to work. How do I get this to work?" That's been my job there in a nutshell. No, this is me in a nutshell. Help, help, I'm in a nutshell. Some Austin Powers. All right, let's check some orders here. And I do talk a lot, so I'm kind of perfect for a stream because I don't seem to run out of stuff to say. Procedurally, I've got a lot to learn. I've got a lot. I got a ways before I get up to like Mike or John's level for being able to run through this stuff. And I just got a ways to go with that. But I know how to handle cards, so that's not an issue. I've been a sports card dealer for years. For most of my life, I've been a sports card dealer. So, in addition to IT, I do know sports and sports cards. Yeah, a little peek, Sean, a little peek. I've very much been a behind the curtain guy. Necessity has me breaking now because Leighton really needed some help. So Leighton's one of those guys that he's so passionate and genuine about what he's doing. I have a hard time saying, no, Leighton, I can't do that. I'm too booked. So Leighton typically gets what he asks for. Because I know just how passionate he is about all this stuff. And honestly, I like working with people who are like that. So that's another plus to working with someone like Leighton, someone like John, someone like Mike, somebody like Sam, somebody like Rob. It's just, they're a really good organization, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. I've been really happy to be a part of it for over a year now. But sometimes you'll see like at FCB Sports Cards interacting on Twitter. That's also me. He is like a kid in a candy store. You should I was following him around at the National. We did this promotion to where you could win, and Leighton would say, "Okay, I'm going to give you $100 store credit from the National." So I was the one kind of acting as producer in that, following him around and kind of documenting and interacting with customers after Leighton went and picked them out, because that's a lot for one guy to do. And that was a lot of fun, and just watching Leighton watch Leighton interact with Steve Hart and those guys haggling back and forth a little bit. And it's real fun. Of course, we got to the National was a fun experience altogether. We really had a good time. It was tiring. I came back and felt like I needed to sleep for 2-3 days, but it was a lot of fun. Alright guys, once again, let's go over the bounties for today. We have this 2019 Bowman Sterling. If you buy into Bowman Sterling, you'll get a shot at this Ronald Acuna PSA 10 if it fills tonight. Hey John. The Haggies. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So if this fills 30 spots tonight, 28 left at $15 a spot. This 2017 Bowman Ronald Acuna. The other bounty is on the Bowman Chrome Mixer. And if the Bowman Chrome Mixer fills tonight, everybody that's in it, we will random this Hank Aaron portrait off to everybody that's in it. These are beautiful photos of Hank Aaron with a nice signature that won't you won't be able to get Hank Aaron much longer. It's 50-50, Steven. You don't win every one of them, but the thing about Leighton, what I like is Leighton will walk, man. He's not scared of walking. He's not scared of walking at all. he will say, "Well, no, I couldn't get my price. You know, I'm buying at this price, and I'm firm on that." Yeah, it's a good Ron Acuna. We have it up in the 2019 Bowman Sterling. Everybody that buys in, that will get random off to them if it fills tonight. So, let's see what we have here. Here's what we have here at the Vintage Breaks. Vintage Breaks South. I have this UD Black, or Panini Black. I have this Bowman Sterling. I have this Bowman's Best. This Bowman's Best is sneaky good now. There are a lot of great hits in this Bowman. There's 4 autographs in the box. So 4 out of 12 packs are going to have an autograph. And there are also other really good parallels. Like, you can still get Ronald Acuna base card parallels in this. 2017 Ronald Acuna rookies in this. 2017 Ronald Acuna autographs. Alex Bregman, who might win the... Hey, Ralph, what's up, man? You can call me a bonehead. Hey, Ralph, I'm counting on your Badgers to take down Ohio State this year. I need you. It's 2017 Bowman's Best Baseball. 12 spots. 2019 Bowman Chrome. A lot of great stuff. Appreciate you, Charles. Let's take a look and see if you closed out the $10. Wow, you weren't kidding, Charles. Yeah, Charles, you closed it out and then some. You got in on the Bowman Sterling. So the first hit random, or the first $10 random, it's not a hit random, it's $10 random, is closed. All Charles. There are 15 prizes in it, and I will get it set up. This carries over from yesterday to today. And after this, I will update the names. Obviously, they're not going to fit on there, so we'll clear this because they're not going to all fit on there. Bonehead at the bat. Yeah, Ralph Rosen at Bonehead at the bar. You're at the bar. You're at the bar watching me, Ralph. Hey, Ralph, order me a Jack Neat. So here we go. Got the names in. The first 15 are going to win. See how many times we're going to randomize this. Randomize it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Alright, so here's the winners. The Pete Alonso. And I'm gonna get some. Let me get some sticky notes out. Put this keyboard down for a minute. That's okay. He's in the second one, which is much better. Justin Wilkinson. The Vladimir Guerrero SP. These are sneaky good cards. It's short printed. You see what the Ronald Acuna bat down is doing this year? We could have a similar scenario, although that's nowhere near as short as the bat down. Still a really good card. Ray was the second one. Brian. Sorry. Bregman, who might win the AL MVP. Might win the AL MVP. I would put him over Trout just because there's a big difference in the Astros and the Angels. And yes, I realize the Astros are full of contributors, but Alex Bregman has been the guy stirring that this year. It's been Bregman's show. Bregman's come out as the leader on that team. Scott Kaiser cleaned up in this. No, Scott Kaiser, so Scott Kaiser. Scott Kaiser. Jeff Leenan gets a Tatis. Aaron Judge to Andy Dahl. Ray with a Bregman, or that's a refractor Bregman. Gleyber Torres to Scott Kaiser. And we have, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just to make this easier on John, so he doesn't go, what the heck are you talking about, Chris? We're going to go set break to Eric Preston. Scott Kaiser. And Stephen Garrett. And we'll get this. This will go out to John, and he will know to put this in your packet. Yeah, you got a spot in the 69 set break, Stephen. Oh, yeah. I hope that's exactly what you wanted, because that's exactly what you got. Oh, yeah. $240 worth of pudding. Berry, berry. Berry, berry Sagittarius. Y'all remember Kids in the Hall? That was the state. That was the state. I was one of them. They were really similar shows. We are halfway there on 2019 Bowman Sterling with the Acuna. I would love to give that Acuna away. We are really close. Now close us out, guys. Yeah, the 69s were the better prizes in those. You're absolutely right. The 69s were the, especially if you're more into vintage than modern. Which, you know, this is vintage breaks, so we expect it to be that way. Big John. Big Bad John. John's my daddy's name. He's probably talking to a user. Big Bad John. Alright, let me get my keyboard back. Okay, so we're done with that one. However, we do have more incentives going on. Let me put it back on the screen. We have the half-full 2019 Bowman Sterling, which has a bounty in the Acuna. We have the Bowman Chrome Mixer. I'm targeting 9, but I'm really kind of going by sales. You know, I don't want to hang out and waste Layton's money if sales just don't go anywhere. But 9 o'clock's a good target. Alright, here we go. We got more. We 2 of the 2018 Topps update. And another spot in the Sterling went. So the Sterling, thank you, Steve. Let me go and give myself a start on the second hit random. They're not hit randoms. I keep using that word. I don't know why. They're the $10 bonus, $10 incentives. I am stuck on that word, and I need to not be stuck on that word. Kind of a silly word to get stuck on, isn't it? And hover. There we go. Got some slate there. I'm sure they will too. if you bought some in this, yeah, Dan, you were in it. Dan, you had 3 spots in that random. But you're not only were you in that random, you're also in the next random where the prizes are a little better. We have this Eddie Matthews that you're in. It's Eddie Matthews ball, complete with a JSA cert. There's a Bates T206 and a spot in the 69 top set break. Never seen this video game. What's up, Patrick? That's my buddy Patrick. He said he's going to come hassle me. Appreciate your hassling, buddy. Love you. He's talking about the Bowman Sterling. You know, he went and closed out and bought half the box of this Bowman Sterling. Bowman Sterling here. So it was at 28, and then Charles and Slate took over and took it to 13 left. 13 left at $15 a spot. I have this in hand. We can break this right now if those 13 spots will fly off the shelf. Also in-house, we have a bounty for this 2016, 17, and 18 Bowman Chrome. We have the signed Hank Aaron photograph. Another bounty we have going is, of course, on the Sterling with the Ronald Acuna Bowman Chrome PSA 10. No bounty on this one, but I have it in stock. 5 spots in a 2019 Panini Black Football. And I have this really underrated product right here, this 2017 Bowman's Best Hobby Box. It's really underrated, and I think you guys should all be buying this because it's great. If I were customer Chris Gilmore, this would be probably the product I look to, just because I believe in the checklist. Alex Bregman, Cody Bellinger, Gleyber Torres, Keston Hurria, Joe Adell. It's got a lot of really great guys that are impacting baseball right now. Like, it's got autograph rookies of Alex Bregman, who might be your AL MVP, who I think should be your AL MVP. And I know everybody wants to go, oh, but Mike Trout's the best player in baseball. Mike Trout is the best player in baseball. But Mike Trout's team is not the #1 seed. And the numbers from Bregman to Trout are closer than they look at first glance. Oh, there we go. Somebody reminded me of a horrible thing today. With the playoff matchups being announced, the Cardinals versus Braves came up, and I'm reminded of the 2012 infield fly incident where shortstop hustles out and umpire calls an infield fly of a ball that's clearly in the outfield, drops the ball and turns 2 off of it. You know, it was a messed up play. The umpire absolutely made the wrong call by turning the infield fly on. I'm salty about it. I will always be salty about it. It wasn't a cool day for me, and it knocked my Braves out of the playoffs. And really, in the grand scheme of things, it really didn't matter that much. That Braves team was not going to a World Series, but you know, it's the playoffs. You really never know. I am going to be interested to see if this Braves team can get past A, the Dodgers, B, the Twins, or the Astros, who I think one of them will rise up in the American League. Mike Hart kind of wants a Braves-Twins rematch. Yeah, one of those years. I'm still salty about it. Still so salty about that, man. I am virtually a pillar of salt over that incident. It's frustrating. Hey, we got some movement. 7. Looks like, hey, this Sterling might be gone. There is 1 spot left in the Sterling. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 spots for Rob Greasy. Actually, it's 10. And that is 6 spots for James Ector. We are down to 1 spot. Somebody pop in and close it. Yeah, Ector's in it. Last spot mojo. Let me go get the box so we can be ready for it. Oh, Ector's in now, man. Somebody already hit it? Let's see who hit it. You are right. We sold it out. Let's see. Drum roll, please. Last spot went to Charles G. He decided he wanted another one. Okay. I'm going to set this up. So the Acuna is definitely going to get given away. Yeah, there we go. Pulling my list up. Let me get set up. Four, 8, 12. Wrong button. All right, Charles, Slate. Rob. 4 for James Ector. See how many I have. All right, that is a list. Okay. There's the names. Hey, Dad, how's it going? That's my dad there, John Gilmore. Let's see. All 5. You go at Ector. Your money's on Ector there, Slate. So let's see. See how many times we're gonna randomize this sucker. First, I'll get my supplies in order. See how many times we're gonna randomize it. I'm gonna randomize this a lot of times. How fitting. We're gonna randomize this 11 times. So here's the list. Andy Dahl, Michael Butler, a big block of Charles G, Slate, Rob, Ector. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here we go. Here's our order right here. Don't argue with me, computer. Go back in. All right. All right, we have 2019 Bowman Sterling box 4. And this is just what we're doing, Jeff. Go to the main scene, there's our names. Good luck, guys. This is the product that has an insane amount of packaging. Pack 1. Grab some penny sleeves. We're going to need penny sleeves for this because these are chrome cards. I have also gotten all the oils off my hands with hand sanitizer. Here we go. That goes over there. Yeah, Charles by far got the most in this. Alright. Card 1 going to Charles. Brian Hayes. Brian Hayes. Card 1. Well, they're not wanting to go in like this. But we got it. Brian Hayes, good little prospect. An elite level prospect in Louis Robert. Louis Robert. This goes to James Ector. Robert. 3 to Charles. Another elite level prospect in Bo Bichette. I want to hide what that card is. Not that it's a good one. I just like the suspense. Bo Bichette at 4. Going to James Ector. Bo Bichette had an amazing season. Card 5's an autograph going to Charles. Angels prospect Jordan Adams. Base auto with a nice bold signature. Looks like it runs off the card a little bit. One second, I had 2 of these stick together. Bo Bichette was 3. 4 is, my apologies for that. 4 is going to James Ector. 2 of my cases stuck together. Bo Bichette. 4 is Jordan Adams. Bo Bichette's a good ball player, man. Nice 5-tool shortstop in the Troy Tulowitzki mode. Troy Tulowitzki mold. See if he can have some better health than Troy. Jake Bowers. Card 6 is Seth Beer. Seth Beer, he got traded. Like, he's not on the Astros anymore. I don't remember who he got traded to. Does anyone remember? Charles G. It's the Seth Beer. That's mini box 1. Dig into mini box 2. Mini box 2. We'll keep this down here. We have Reese McGuire. Certainly sees a lot of play as one of the catchers for the Blue Jays. They're using 2 catchers right now. Well, they were. Their season's over. But he is the more upside of their 2 catcher. D-backs for Seth Beer. Thanks, John. Boomer Sooner. Roll Tide, though. 7. I will say this. You could not have a better man at quarterback than Jalen Hurts. I'll always love what that kid stands for and what he's about. That was Rob Geese. Then we have at card 8, Michael Butler. Michael Butler has one of the elite level rookies in here. Eloy Jimenez. Eloy Jimenez had a really good year when you look at the stat lines. I'm a big college football guy, so. Card 8 is going to Michael Butler. Card 9 going to James Ector is Austin Riley. Got a big player up next. Austin Riley going to James Ector. Card 9. 10. I don't know what happened here. I was talking to Leighton. Card 10 going to Slate is an autograph of a really good player in this product. A really good young player. Marco Luciano. Hey, Dad. Yeah, Dad would say go. Marco Luciano is one of the premier players in the prospect autographs from 2019 products. A lot of pop from that guy. And we have Hunter Green. Hunter Green is my pick to be the bounce back player next year. Charles G at 11. Hunter Green. That is not a color. That is a Reds pitcher. If his brother's name is Kelly, that would amuse me so much. If Hunter Green had a brother named Kelly Green, I would laugh at that for days on end. I would think that would be the funniest thing in the world to me. If Hunter Green had a brother named Kelly Green. Keibert Ruiz. It's card 12. Keibert Ruiz. He still does, Sean. He still does. Look at his stats a little later. Keibert Ruiz, 12. That's mini box 2. Mini box 3. Sister named Evergreen. Yeah. So many puns you can do with the last name Green. There we go. Get some more fire. I like it. We're in a big run for you, Charles. So this is I think this pack is all you, Charles. So let's see what Charles is gonna get. We have, my name is Juan Pablo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. Yeah, he's very young. Card 13 going to Charles G. Juan Pablo Martinez, Texas Rangers. $14 also going to Charles G. Brady Singer. Brady Singer. 15. We have a parallel auto. I think these are called shimmers. To 125 of Brandon Lowe. This is a rookie auto, not a prospect auto, as opposed to a prospect auto. Yeah, Charles, I gotta figure out why. Like when John copies and pastes, it brings the numbers over from random. When I do it, it doesn't do it, and I don't know why yet. So I gotta figure that out. It's one of the things on my list to figure out. Here's a shimmer auto at 15 for Charles G. Telling my mom, lime green, lime green. 16. Jonathan Loaiza. Yankees rookie. 17. Josh James. 18 is Yusei Kikuchi. Kikuchi. Ah, we have some Kikuchi. Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe's a contributor. Brandon Lowe's a this year contributor. Kikuchi at 18. There we go. We have too many boxes left. Hey Ben, what's going on, man? Go. This is mini box 4. Starting with card 19, going to James Ector. I see a parallel in there. Let me get some more sleeves here. You can never have enough sleeves, man. When breaking a scratch-sensitive product like everything Chrome is, you have to have the sleeves out there. Thanks, man. Ben would know a thing or two about a good-looking stream. Ben has one. Kevin Kramer at 19. Which one? There you know. Victoria? I will say hi to Victoria for you. Kevin Kramer. 19. 20. Jake Cave of the Twins. $20 is going to Andy Dahl. Green sleeves. Hunter green sleeves. 21. Kyle Wright. 22 is a good one. Player that had a good year this year. 21 is going to Rob Geese. 22 is going to Charles G, which is probably the best hit of the box so far. National Stud in a Prism, Carter Keyboom. Looks pretty well centered, man. Tell you what, we will grade this one on the house for you if you want. This is a gradable card of a really good player. Put something to tell the boys. PSA. We will grade that for you, Charles. 23. Joe Adele. Awesome. We'll make sure that gets graded for you, Charles. 23, also going to Charles, is Joe Adele. Joe Adele is so good that either next year or the one after, he is going to push Mike Trout to a corner outfield spot. Joe Adele is that good. At 24, we have Victor Mesa. Yeah, man. Carter K-Boom. The big thing to watch on the Sterling is top to bottom centering. It's a little deceptive. This one is right on. If you notice, this Joe Adele, this is one from the set that's not right on, that you would not grade, because look at the bottom line. Compare the two at the bottom line. This thicker bottom line is normal and what it's supposed to have. 24, Victor Mesa. And these are not tough grades either. Bowman Sterling is known for its easy PSA 10s. Okay, on to the next mini box. Starting with card 25. And Charles G will get the first two. And the last, with Rob Geese in there as well. Alright, here we go. Right now is the time to buy Joey Bart if you were so inclined to buy prospects. Joey Bart, for some reason, his card's dipped. He's still the same elite catcher he was when he was drafted. Kid out of Georgia Tech. Big power bat. Big power bat. Big power potential. Like, at Georgia Tech, he was a better catcher than Matt Wieters. Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart, you may remember, was in the Twilight series as an emotionless actress. She plays baseball a lot better than she acts. Kristen Stewart. Going to Charles Yee. Rob Geese. This is a first autograph of Elhurst Montero. I'm unfamiliar with Montero. I know the name, but I'm unfamiliar with his outlook or projection. It's a guy I would have to look up. But 27 goes to Rob Geese. $28, Adonis Medina. Goes to Rob Geese. $29, Jazz Chisholm. It's a good name. If this guy ends up being something, it's going to be fun to have a guy named Jazz. $30 is Jesus Sanchez. Tampa Bay outfielder. Big body, great athlete. See if he can put it together as a legitimate major leaguer. Time will tell. Right now, it's just too early to know. But he is a guy I do have on my watch list. He is not really all that young. But he does have some pop. He does have some pop. In addition to the box, remember this was a bounty box. So now we're going to give away the Ronald Acuna. Ugh, barely fits in the bag. Might not. I might have to go get a bigger bag for this. Nope, we got it. Just barely. Let's give away this Acuna. This is the amount of times we're going to random it. I'm going to random it 7 times. Using the same list, so we'll use our go back button. That doesn't work. Alright, so we'll do this. You can't beat me, random. You can't beat me because I keep too many copies. I keep receipts. Here we go. We are going to random this 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rob Geese. Nice. Good job, Rob. Thank you for all that participated in that. Good hit with the good hit there, Charles. Good hit there, Rob. Stop local recording on that. And let's go back to fill mode. So that did fill. So that's off the list. Let's see where we are sales-wise. See if we got any cool snappers filling. Yeah, we got quite a few that sold during that. Dan got in the 2019 Bowman Chrome. That's a good one. If we can bust out that Bowman Chrome tonight, we can give away that Hank Aaron photograph too. That Hank Aaron photograph is a really, really, really clean picture, and one that would look great on any of your walls. So, James Ector. Charles. Dan Hubbard. Out, we are at 50 spots on the 150 random. No, we're more than that because Alex also bought something else. So Alex is good for 16 spots. Yep. We have 90 spots left. in the Matthews ball and the Bates T206, and the spot in the 1969 set random, 1969 set break. And just so you know, there's the Ed Matthews ball. It's a beautiful, bold signature. Very few spots of toning. It is a who was commissioner of the National League back on this ball? Cohen. .513 home run inscriptions. It's certified by JSA. Certified by. Thank you for participating, Stephen. And that's what we got going on. Let's see. See how many spots we have left out there. We have 8 spots left in this. It would be really cool to fill this. There's no bounty on it, but it's a really good deal. Really good deal in 1950. But you can get in the 150 spot deal. This Bowman's Best. To me, this is the best value as far as what I have here at Vintage Break South. The Sterling, of course, is sold out. We have Panini Black Football. 5 spots left at $50. Panini Black Football is a really, really slick product. We have 2018 update. .34 spots left. And we have this Bowman Chrome mixer. Remember, if we're able to fill this Bowman Chrome mixer tonight, 35 spots left. This big Hank Aaron photograph is going to be going out to one of the participants. Nice bold signature. You're not going to be able to get this from Aaron much longer. Beckett authentication. Let's take a look around. Take a look at our viewer count. Go. Okay. You know, we're going to run, let's liven things up a little bit. We're going to run a special, another incentive. And let me put it up on the screen. the next 9 different people to buy any spot. Next 9. We'll get a random for, let's say, 1969 top break. So we will random off one 1969 top set break spot. For the next 9 to buy any spot. The next 9. 9999. We do have some purchases in here from Alex Griffith. So I will get you on this. No, I've already got you on there, Alex. Do I? 740. Oh, I don't have your latest on there. The scoops. We add 12 more spots for Alex Griffin. We have 72 spots in the 150 person random. That includes this Eddie Matthews ball, T206, T206 Bates, and a spot in the 1969 set break. And a spot in the 1969 set break. And I tell you what, after this next 9 fills, I'll also have something else for you. We want to keep the double dipping up now. This is Double Dip Modern Mondays. Double Dip Modern Mondays, which is actually a triple dip because we got the VIP promo. And all this counts towards your totals in that VIP promo. If you're wondering, hey, what is the VIP promo? Well, let me pull it up for you. The VIP promo is if you accumulate $1,000 from today up to October 13th at 3 p.m., you'll receive 1 entry. If you accumulate $3,000, you'll receive 3 entries, etc., etc., etc. It goes on and on and on. You can stack them. There's no limit to the amount of entries. The prize 1 is a T206 Cy Young Portrait, PSA 2. Prize 2 is $1,000 Vintage Breaks credit. 3 is a Wee Willie Keller Portrait Variation PSA 4. So that is the big VIP promo that Vintage Breaks has going on. In addition to the on-screen incentives we have tonight with the bounty on 16, 17, 18 Bowman at $65. We have a bounty going on for that. We have a 150 spot $10 random with this Eddie Matthews ball. With this Eddie Matthews ball up for grabs. Along with a T206 Bates. Sweet Caporal back. Third prize in there is a spot in the 1969 top set break. Let's get some life in here. Let's get people chatting. If you're watching, let me know, man. It's getting lonely in here. What do you guys think about the playoff matchups? Who you got? Playoff matchups. Who you got? Tell me who you got. Tell me who you like. I like Atlanta, just because I have to like Atlanta. They're my team. I like Houston. Go anyone other than anyone other than the Yankees. Anyone other than the Yankees. Yeah, sorry, Sean. Don't worry about it. He's used to people hating on the Yankees. So I like Washington over Milwaukee. I like Oakland over Tampa Bay. I like Dodgers over Washington. I like Atlanta over St. Louis. I like Houston over Tampa Bay. I like Houston over Oakland. I like Minnesota over the Yankees. I like Houston over Minnesota. And I like Atlanta over the Dodgers. Yeah, there is. You can still be upset. People still alive. I'm still upset over the last Cardinals matchup in the playoffs with that freaking infield fly. I talked about it earlier. That infield fly was just abysmal, and I hated what happened. Oh my gosh! I think it was Pete Kozma, the shortstop, runs out into left field, and the umpire the umpire called it a infield fly. But what the crap? That's in left field. The rule is a routine play. It would not have been a routine play if you'd have made that catch. But the umpire disagreed with me, and the umpire typically wins when you disagree with him. And it was a pivotal play in that World Series, and it really sucked to see it go down that way. I don't think that Braves team would have went much farther. Let's review what we have in house. We have in house is Bowman's Best. We have in house is Panini Black. We have in house 2019 Bowman Chrome. This has 8. Let's see if it's still at 8 slots. Eight slots left. This is the big mixer. This is a heck of a deal right now. 16 Bowman Chrome is expensive. I'm really surprised this isn't gone, especially with the added value of a bounty here. Like, one person is going to get this portrait as well. This big Hank Aaron. Like, that's better than a lot of the base autos in the set. It's a guaranteed hit. Not better than all of them. There's some monsters in 16, 17, and 18 Bowman Chrome. Alright, let's take a look. Next 9 people. Hey, we had some movement. Sean Dooley is one of the 9. James Ector, Danny Casbeer. It's not stuff I have here on me, but even still, we appreciate the purchases. Start a list here. So we have 3 of the 9. Sean Dooley, James Exter, and Danny Casbeer. Those also go into the other incentive. So Ector with 1. Sorry, Dooley's first. Yeah. Dooley didn't buy 10, but Ector did. Ector gets a spot, and Danny Casbeer gets a spot in the 150. Thanks for buying, guys. Ha! There's old Leighton Sheldon. What's going on, man? Hey, everybody. Look like you're working. The boss is here. Yeah, they just filled out some team. Let me see if I might have that 84 Donruss. I do have that 84 Donruss. I do have that 84 Donruss. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do that. We get set up for this 84 Donruss with the boss watching. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We are going to do this 84 Donruss. Just give me 1 minute to get set up. This wasn't one of the products I had highlighted. But in just 1 minute I can be set up. South is real good. Weather's been great here in the South. Probably gonna smoke a couple of birds tomorrow. Put a couple of whole hens on the smoker. Trying a new technique that I learned from Mr. Texas Barbecue Man himself, Mr. Franklin Barbecue. We're going to give it a shot to do it his way because I did some pulled pork his way and it turned out really good. Dallas, they'll be live again tomorrow. You looking for more vintage? They'll have your vintage fix tomorrow with John and Mike and the rest of that crew. Second. Tomorrow we'll be live a little earlier in the day with John starting off the day. And then I believe Mike will pick up, and you may see Leighton in and out of the streams. Okay. Alright, let me get the back end set up here. There's James a spot, then Sean Dooley, and DJ Venom to close it out. Disneyland for adults. That's a that's a popular expression, okay? '84 Donruss baseball. I tell you what, I got that in my clipboard. Pack 226. Go to here, clear. Hey everybody, this is Vintage Break South here. We're going to do 1984 Donruss Wax Pack number 226. It's a 15 card pack. And I've got my names in the system, and let's see how many times we're going to random this. Random 5 times. 5 times on the random. Sorry about that. Go to the randomizer. Have the names in, a lot of James Exter, 1 Sean Dooley, and some Venom. Random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Oh, I'm not done with my keyboard. I put it up prematurely. Here we go. Wax pack 226. Go. Did not mean to do that. Wrong button. Wrong button. So let's go here. I have the names sent out, and let's get them on the screen. There we go. 1984 Donruss Wax Pack number 226. Donruss, we have the puzzle piece up top. Card 1. Oh ye of wonderful facial hair, Bud Anderson. Bud Anderson. 2. Candy Maldonado. Candy Maldonado had a long, great career. And an interesting name. So as a kid, you see a ball player named Candy, you tend to pay attention. David Von Olin. Not of the Fighting Von Erichs. David Von Olin. Let's do this the other way. 4 going to James Ector. George Orta. George Orta. Dale, Don't Call Me Yogi Berra. This is not Yogi Berra. In fact, it's a shortstop. U.L. Washington. Card 6 going to James Ector. U.L. Washington. Seven, we have a checklist going to Sean Dooley. Eight, we have rated rookie of Kevin McReynolds. Going to DJ Steve Venom. Nine, we have Larry Pashnick with this big goofy grin on his face. Seriously, guys, is that not the goofiest grin ever? Yeah, Jesse. He goes in a protector. 10, we have Pascal Perez, player I grew up watching as a kid that was into the Braves. Pascal Perez. Eddie Milner. Card 11 going to Steve Venom. Eddie Milner. Bobby Brown. Card 12 going to Steve Venom. Bobby Brown. George Frazier, the Yankees. Is card 13 going to James Ector. That would be Don Mattingly is who you're looking for out of this. Right team, right facial hair, just not Don Mattingly. I got some issues going on. Andre Thunder Thornton. Card 14. Going to James Ector, a Cleveland fan favorite. Thunder Thornton. Card 15 is Mike Lacrosse. Alright, we will get these sent out to you guys. I figure out why I got clipping all of a sudden. I had that problem fixed. It's a power settings issue on laptops. Struggled to fix it all day the other day. Let's check our specials. So in the 9, we had Casimir, Dooley, and Ector. Looks like that's been where it's held. One second here. It's been a while since that's been going. That's been a thing. Okay, here we go. That should help our camera issues. The Duke Snyder title there kind of has a Stranger Things vibe going on before Stranger Things was a Stranger Thing. Alright, the next 6 people get entered in a random for a spot in the 1969 top set break. The next 6 people to buy anything, and you're double dipping because you're also in the $10 random, which will get you into a 150 spotter for this Ed Matthews ball. Where did I put that T206? That T206 has been just bumping around on me all day today. Bates T206 with a sweet coral back. And third is a night spot set spot in the 1969 set break. 1969 tops. We have this 2019 Bowman Sterling. You can get a spot, and well, no, we already did the Sterling. Let me get that off the screen because we did that. The Chrome Mixer, a Hank Aaron action photo, signed and authenticated by Beckett Authentication Services. Signed and authenticated. Hank Aaron. And that's for everybody that gets into this Bowman Chrome mixture we have going on from 16, 17, and 18. A lot of really big possibilities in 16, 17, 18. You have Chrome rookie autographs and numbered parallels of Ron Acuna, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, Cody Bellinger, Ohtani. There's a lot of great stuff you can hit in those 3 sets. So who knows? $65. We got 35 spots left. We have this 2019 Bowman Chrome, which is a good deal at $19.50. This is a new product. I think this is not only it's a new current product, but it's new to Vintage Breaks too. This is the first box we've had on Vintage Breaks. We have this 2017 Bowman's Best box, 12 packs, 4 autographs. So a third of the field is walking away with an autograph. A third of the field, because a third of the packs have an autograph in them. There are other parallels in the product. High dollar rookies in there. Bregman, Bellinger, Gleyber Torres, Keston Hurria, Joe Adell. A lot of really good possibilities in those. I have this Panini Black on hand, which is also a good get. It's Panini Black. It's a 5-spotter. Each box has a rookie patch autograph, a jersey, an autograph, a parallel to 75 left, and a base card. Big hits in there are Kyler Murray, Haskins, Daniel Jones, Josh Jacobs. It's a really good product. And of course, buying into this gets you into the on-screen incentives we have going on today, which is the $150 random. Let's go check some numbers. Alright, I really thought that 9-spotter would get us over that wall. So let's do this. I have another stack of cards here. We are going to do another 150 card random. $10. Next 150 people to spend $10 or more. Next not 150 people, but 150 people spend $10 or more. Cards are Vladimir Guerrero, Series 2, no number on the back. These were late releases. Good rookie cards of Vlad Guerrero. Tatis, Live Your Hobby as a Fisherman from the Gary V sets. Alex Bregman, Bowman Chrome, rookie. Alex Bregman, Bowman, Rookie of the Year favorite refractor. Oh, I dropped it. Aaron Judge, Finest. Another Aaron Judge Finest. Yet another Vlad. Judge Finest. Judge Finest. Tatis Platinum. And this Bowman's Best Green of this week's Player of the Week, Austin Meadows. This year's Player of the Week, this week's Player of the Week is Austin Meadows. Austin Meadows is a local here to North Atlanta guy and has had a great day. A great year. Let me pull up his stats real quick just so I can take a look. You guys look in on this too. Bring up some baseball reference. It's a pretty good year right here for Austin Meadows. 922 OPS. He made the All-Star team. .291, 33 homers. Doesn't get a whole lot of RBI chances. But all in all, a really good ball player. I believe he went to Parkview. No, he went to Grayson High School in Loganville here in North Atlanta. This is a good little parallel of his Bowman's Best green number to 99. Yeah, he was a Blue Jay killer. Austin Meadows. So that's in our random. We're going to do that in the next 150 spots. You'll be double dipping into the Eddie Matthews and to that one. Double dip. I heard y'all like double dips, so we're going to do some double dipping. All right. Let's check some numbers. Nope. All right, no movement just yet. Give it a few minutes. We just announced it, and if it doesn't work, we'll try again. You know, all this is trial and error. We throw things out there. We see if you like it. If you don't, you know, we'll do something else. Baseball Reference uses a lot of memory. Had to close it out just to get back to normal. Look, we didn't start dropping frames. Any vintage left as far as vintage packs? Let me show you the vintage packs I have left on the site. This is kind of a modern Monday. We have double dips going on right now in the $10 purchases. We have this Eddie Matthews ball, and the next 150 people get in on it. That has 75 spots left, so we're halfway done with the Eddie Matthews and the Bates. 2 will get Bates. 3 will get a spot in the 1969 Topps set break. And we just put out this rookie card deal where the next 150 also get. We're going to random these rookie cards to them. These Vlad short prints are really nice. You saw what happened with the Ronald Acuna bat down. This Austin Meadows green number to 99 will be in there as well. Austin Meadows had a really underrated season, and Austin Meadows also has the playoffs coming up. So a lot of potential there. Yeah, I use Baseball Reference for nearly everything, Rick. It's just it takes up. Baseball Reference runs a lot of Flash ads. They haven't migrated from Flash yet, so it can really kill your browser. And in a scenario where I'm already using a lot of my PC's power to do the stream, I really can't afford to leave the tab up. Here are packs I have here. I have 82 Fleer. I have 89 Upper Deck. I have 85 Fleer. 85 Topps. 92 Bowman. 86 Donruss. If you fill these on the website, they can break here. If you fill something that we don't have here, it'll just break on the next show, so it's no big deal. And you still qualify for the incentives here. 86 Donruss. I believe this is 85 Leaf. 82 Topps. 83 Donruss. So that's what we have in house here. Yeah, you gotta close that one on because that flash will just sit there in the background and spin. I don't know if you know, my involvement here at Vintage Breaks is the tech guy. I'm the guy you see J5 on the phone with when something's going wrong. I do a lot of the data gathering on the back end, figure out how to gather data. I do a lot of the pivot tables that J5 uses. I do website stuff. I do stream stuff. The stream overlay was the stream overlay we're using with the animation and the chat on the side, and the Restream.io integration was my doing. I came on last year with Leighton just after the National as a behind-the-scenes tech guy. But now we realize we need to push Vintage Breaks to more nights a week. So I said, hey, Chris, why don't you try it? So I said, yeah, I'll give it a try. Leighton shipped me some inventory. I'd set up my stream setup, and we are good to go. Alright, let's see if those incentives move the needle any. No. We're going to get 7 minutes. 7-minute warning. We'll stay on as long as sales keep popping. I don't have anything to do. Actually, no. Leighton does all the posting of new items because Leighton does the pricing. I have input on what we buy. I'm the guy Leighton turns to when he looks to buy modern stuff. I keep my eyes peeled on the secondary market for deals. But Leighton definitely has the relationship with like Steve Hart and other sources where he can actually get the best deals. That's why he's able to do what he's able to do, because of the relationships he has in the hobby. I have some too. I was the developer and owner of freedomcardboard.com, which at one time was one of the 4 major spots on the internet to look for information on sports cards and to talk about sports cards. It is a once popular forum. It still has a lot of traffic on it. It still has a lot of participation. freedomcardboard.com. Also, I'm the admin of the 24,000 member Facebook group called Sports Card Scammers Expose. We run a website called sportscardscams.com, which runs the past 10 years of bad actors, particularly on Facebook, and says, hey, this is who they are, this is the alias they use, and this is what they did. We also have mobile apps in the Android and iOS marketplace where people can actually get a good mobile skin of it and keep an eye right there on their phone of what's going on. I'm a very busy man, in other words. I'm also a baseball card dealer, and most of the time I'm also working in IT as a project manager in either IT infrastructure or app development, software development. Just depends on what I got going on contract-wise. Right now I'm kind of in between contracts. Not looking too hard, but because I'm really trying to focus on what I'm doing for Leighton right now. But I don't know. We'll see. Eventually I might get back into it. But our on-screen specials right now, we have the Bowman Chrome Mixer and the we're going to random off a Hank Aaron action photo signed and authenticated by BAS if it fills tonight. Not looking good on that one. We have a $10 random number 1 for Eddie Matthews JSA ball. Second gets the Bates T206, and the third gets the 1969 top set break spots. And the next 9 people, and we've already had 3, so it's down to the next 6 people, to buy any spot will get a random for the 1969 top set break. We are halfway through that. I'm a baseball and college football. As far as sports cards, I like the modern stuff. Um, Leighton kind of gets me about my vintage knowledge, which isn't great. I have probably the weakest vintage knowledge of anybody that works for Vintage Breaks. Like, here's an example of stuff I've been buying. I am a big Atlanta Braves fan. Hey Jeff, what's going on, man? So here's the other day's mail. I've been buying Drew Waters. So, and I like to buy on the low end a lot because people overlook the low end until the player blows up and they get priced out of the high end. The low end spikes at a much higher percentage. So I go in and clear out the low end while it's still low of players that I think will pop. So this is a big stack of Drew Waters. Actually, it's interesting you say that. I don't like invest in Magic or Pokemon. I don't flip Magic or Pokemon. But I am an avid Magic the Gathering player. That came about because they owned a sports card store for a while that brought in Magic the Gathering. And I don't think we've ever seen anything like this on a Vintage Breaks. Let me go get something. I don't ever think one of these has been shown on a Vintage Breaks feed. But we'll show it here. I play a format called EDH. Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert. And I play a big green Stompy deck. It's got some Elf Ball in it, but primarily it's all green. There's a Commander. Frail Eyes. You can just hit me up at chris@vintagebreaks.com. Sandworm. This is one of the big baddies of the deck, Warrington. I believe that's from Scars of Mirrodin. Bunch of Forest. Triumph of the Hordes. This is one that makes people cry. That infect damage with Trample is just something that people have a hard time overcoming. Dosen. Shuts people down. I won't spend too much time on this. But somebody mentioned it, so I wanted to show it. This is one of the win cons. Craterhoof Behemoth. Makes your big board big and bad. You swing in for the win with Trample. It is a game ender if provided you don't get interrupted. And it's green, so you have to be really careful about when you go all out because you can be interrupted. You don't have the counter magic in mono green. You have to run like Simic or something like that. So that's my Magic the Gathering. Alright, let me check up on we had a couple of purchases here. 82 Tops Baseball and 16, a couple spots in the 92 set break. Let's run this. This puts Justin Wilkinson and Jeff Lennon in. Let's see what the amount is so I can properly credit it. So Justin gets 3. And there's Jeff Lennon. That filled the 82 Tops Baseball. Let me see if I have that. I think I do. 82 Topps baseball. Let's go ahead and bust this for Jeff. Jeff filled the majority of it. 12. Alright, I'm going to get set up for this. Run this for Jeff. DJ Venom is in this one. Not Jeff, this is for Justin, not Jeff, Justin. Copy this, 2, 3, 5, Justin, Steve, Venom. Justin Collier. Go. Yeah, Crater Hoof will end games, man. Alright, let's do this. Hey everybody, this is Chris with Vintage Breaks here. We are doing 1982 Topps Baseball Wax Pack 7. Let me verify that number real quick. Yep, Wax Pack 7. Haven't done a lot of these. So let's see how many times we're going to randomize this. Randomize it 8 times, 6, 7, 8. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our lists. We got bookends of Steve DJ Venom. Go. Yeah, man, you're in this a lot, Steve. Let's get going. Let me do something real quick to make sure we don't have any cam issues. Go. Alright, this is a 15 carder. Card 1, we have Broderick Perkins. I wouldn't worry about it, Dallas. We're going to be on all week, man. You got plenty of time. Just whenever you get free, feel free to pop all over the website. We have basketball star Danny Ainge. Basketball star Danny Ainge. Really good centering there. We have manager and star Davy Lopes. For Dave Conception, going to Justin Collier. You're right. All right, let me see what happened here. All right, still have an order. Talk to Leighton, see how he wants to handle this. But we are going to redo the random with the cards still in order. Do not know what happened, but we will fix it. You are absolutely right, though. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I missed a couple of spots for Justin. That's what happened. Left off a couple of Justin Wilkins spots. My bad. We will be doing something to make up for that. So the cards don't leave the table. I'll just randomize this. All right. Thank you for catching that. That is my bad. Okay, so on the rebound here, Steve Venom, Broderick Perkins, card 2, Justin Wilkinson with the Danny Ainge, 3, Justin Wilkinson with the Davy Lopes, 4, Justin Wilkinson with the Dave Conception, 5 is Justin Collier with the John Candelaria. Six, Tom Brookins. Seven is Mike Easler. I believe he had a son named Damien that came on and played later and played in the majors as well. Mike Easler. 8, Jerry Reeses. Long career for Jerry Reeses. Hey, we got a rookie card here. 9 rookie card going to Justin, or going to Steve Venom, is a rookie card of Lee Arthur Smith. Lee Arthur Smith. Going to Justin. Lee is a great man. We had him signing at the freedomcardboard.com booth at the National in Chicago a few years back. And just some of the stories he would tell were great. He had this one story about he was a drinking man, and he got plastered at a hotel bar one time, and he realized he was in the wrong bar, and he had to have someone. He had to get back to his hotel. This is before Uber and all that, and so this guy said, "Yeah, I'll take you back," and the guy took him back to his hotel, and he sat with him in his room to make sure he was okay, because he was really gone. You don't really want to leave somebody like that alone. And he woke up, and who was that at the room? I don't want to fumble the name, because so he woke up, and in the corner of the room, he hears a guy go, "Lee Arthur Smith," and it was Vin Scully of the Dodgers announcers, who had drove him back to his hotel and sat with him and made sure he was fine. So Lee Arthur Smith rookie card goes to Steve Venom at 9. Make sure Steve Venom at 9. 10. Jim Tracy, who had a managerial career afterwards. Jim Tracy. Bob Walk at 11. Is Ron Sy. I'm going to look at it here in a second, Steve. It does have a dot on it. It's got one of them red, the magenta plate had a dot on it, so it does have a red print dot on it. Ron Sy. Bill Campbell, 13, going to Justin Wilkinson. The centering did look great. Hey, what's up, Benson? The centering on it did look great. Bill Campbell. Steve Murrah at 14 for Justin Wilkinson. Checklist here. 15 for Steve Venom. And Justin, Steve, we're going to throw something nice in your package to make up for my error earlier on this one. Yeah, there we go. Turn off the recording. So let me see what I have here. All right, we are going to give you both rookie cards, Top Series 2 rookies, of Fernando Tatis. Steve Venom, Justin Wilkinson. Tell you what, this works. So these will be in your package as well. Steve, let's look at this Lee Smith. Okay, the print dot I'm talking about is right there. You can see it. And it is a little wider on the left side than it is the right. Top to bottom's good, but the centering here, this will probably 7 or 8 if you get a good grader. If you want to send it, I can have them send it. It's your call. I grade a lot of cards, man. I grade a lot of cards. There's also other print issues here too that are not as obvious, but you can see them. Back looks fine. Not worth a 7. Alright, we will just ship it out to you as normal. It is still a really good copy of a Lee Arthur Smith rookie. Lee is one of my favorite characters in all of baseball history. Alright, let's get this ready for Rapid Rob. Hey Dallas, man, let's chill with that, man. Let Steve enjoy the show. Let our guys enjoy the show. You know, I get it, but let's let people enjoy the show. Yeah, you're killing my vibe, man. You're killing my vibe. I want a nice room where everyone has fun. Killing my vibe. You're killing me, Petey. Alright, let's see where we are. Alright, no purchases. We're going to run for 10 more minutes if nothing else fills or we don't see a spike. Yeah, it already happened. You want me to run through the cards? I can run through those. See if I can remember who got what. Oh, I got a good way to remember. I can go to the list. We do keep that. I'm going to do a recap here. Positive vibes only. Alright, we have Charles with the Brian, Hector, Robert, Bobichette. 4 was, let me get the order list up so I can tell. 4, James Hector with the Jordan Adams. 5, Jake Bowers for Charles. 6, Charles, Seth Beer. 7 to Rob is Reese McGuire. 8 is an Eloy Jimenez to Michael Butler. 9, Austin Riley to James Hector. 10 is the Luciano, which is the second best hit of the box, to Slate. 11 to Charles, Hunter Green. Keibert Ruiz at 12. Julio Pablo Martinez at 13 to Charles. Brady Singer at 14 to Charles. Brandon Lowe at 15, also to Charles. Charles at 16 to Jonathan Loaiza. Josh James at 17 to Slate. Rob Geese at 18 with Kikuchi. Kevin Kramer at 19 to James Exer. 20, Andy Dahl with Jake Cave. 21, a Kyle Wright refractor. This kid's good, by the way, to Rob Geese. 22, Charles is this Carter Keyboom that we're going to PSA. Really good looking card. Really good looking clean autograph. This one's going to PSA on the house. To Charles at 22. 23 to Charles, Joe Adele. 24 to Rob, Victor Mesa. Joey Bart at 25. 26, Kristen Stewart to Charles. 27, Montero to Rob Geese. Rob Geese at 28. Rob Geese at 29. Charles Gilligan with 30 at Jesus Sanchez. And the Acuna went to Rob. So Rob got the Acuna. That was a quick rundown of the Bowman Sterling. Alright. Check the rundown here on the sales totals. Looks like we're stalled. What you got that we can break tonight? I have Panini Black Football. 5 spots, $50. I have 2017 Bowman's Best, 12 spots left at $27.50. I have 2019 Bowman Chrome Baseball. There are 8 spots left in this at $19.50. This is a really good deal. I have this 2016, 17, and 18 Bowman Chrome Hobby Mixer, 36 spot. There are 35 left. We have an on-screen incentive for that. I got you, Andy. It's all good. We have this 2018 Topps Update Hobby Box. 34 spots left. I hear you, man. I just like watching. Like Leighton came to me and was like, "Oh, you mean I get paid for this?" So, you know, it's just kind of living the dream. Good little side gig. I'm really happy to do it. Plus, I already know the tools because I helped design. I was instrumental in getting all this put into. I got all this into place for Leighton. Putting that Vintage Brakes South above the Vintage Brakes logo is something I wanted to do for a long time. So I'm glad we finally got the chance to do it. I do think I need to revisit my lighting situation again. Whereas I think today the light is better. I don't think it's great. So I'm going to have to experiment with some LED lights and get some more in. See if I can do it. Maybe a ring light or something. Just to see what I can do to get more light in here. Yeah, I don't like my lighting situation. Well, all right. Check one last time. Oh, we had a sale here. Josh McKinney bought into the ungraded hit random. Let me properly mark your spots, Josh. There we go. Josh gets into the incentives. And we appreciate you, man. Thank you for the purchases. You know, none of this works without you guys. None of it. Absolutely none. I don't get to have any fun. Mikey doesn't get to have any fun. John wouldn't know what to do with his life because all John does is work. Yeah, John's a worker, man. No. Josh, the promo you got entered into is a you got 7 spots in a $10 random, where spot 1 gets this Eddie Matthews JSA ball. 2 gets this Gates T206. And 3 gets a spot in the 1969 Topps set break. So you're entered in that with 7 spots. So we're about to sign off unless somebody wants to snap fill something. Yeah, man, see, didn't even know about them. I got into something good. There's still time if you want to get more spots. If you tell me to hold the door, I'll hold the door. But we're about to sign off for the night. I'm going to go talk to my wife before she goes to bed. Tomorrow, J5 and the crew will be back on camera, business as usual. Vintage Break South is a Sunday and Monday night thing. Don't worry about it, Dallas. We we're an easygoing group of guys here, man. Easygoing group of guys. We like to have fun. The stream's all about fun. If you can't, like, if you don't buy in, you still get to watch. I mean, this is a lot of good entertainment. Sometimes we have on-screen giveaways for people just for participating in the chat. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely, Jeff. Yeah, thank you for helping me out, Jeff. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the feedback I can get, and we will see you guys next Sunday night. We're gonna restock Vintage Break South, and we're gonna try to get more product in here. Later, guys.